Hello, PTG, and welcome. This is Anders with the Scott Weedish Kabutops, and I'm brought here with Bam.
Oh, I got the first one. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, of course you got the first one. We're here with Ben.
Nah, it's actually just second Bam because we sound the same.
That was just Bam talking again. I don't know if you can tell the difference. And we're brought here with Michael.
Hello, it's me again.
We're here to rank your teams, for you to get upset, inevitably not even enjoy the video, and to complain. Some of you might actually make some team changes, so that's what matters. I've given up addressing on like this is going out to the whole of PTG because there's no way the whole of PTG watches this.
and plus, it's got a bit downhill since the first hit. Like we were like no swearing, and now it's like fuck this shit,
fuck this shit, man. Yeah. and
And-
Zul used to watch.
And in
through
saying
to
that
check.
too, we normally talk over a little bit before the recording what we're gonna like teams, but this is straight up raw dog, eh? So
Yeah,
what
yeah,
you see
we-
now is what you
Mate,
it is completely
just-
raw.
If you want it fucking with the condom on you, call Rowena in. If you want it nice and raw, you get me.
Shout out, Ro.
Yeah, shout out, Ro. It's only been
It's also
like 15 seasons.
Raw, no lube.
Yeah, shout out, Fragger Ro.
Dude, she used to have a second copy of like the whole like draft sheet where she would like make edits and stuff. It was really professional. But yeah, no, we're raw dogging it. Right, let's just start. Straight in. We got Michael R. Okay. Start Lugia for his highest points pick, then Blaziken, Piloswine, Haxorus, Tangrowth, Mega Houndoom, Butterfree, Frostlass, Meganium. Straight away, I want to say, do you reckon he could swap his points around and change Piloswine to Mamoswine? I don't think anyone has Mamoswine. Surely that'd be a straight up upgrade. Get a decent ground type on his team.
Bit more
Yeah.
bold pillow. I don't mind pillow, eh? I don't mind pillow sign.
Pilo's
I
good.
was very surprised Lugia went first pick of the entire draft.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's got multi-scale,
Yeah,
but...
Good
yeah.
call. Obviously he had a plan before the the draft order came out, so he must have had that locked straight in.
We're not seeing
Feels like
a steel or a fairy here, which is unusual for draft balance, but I don't think...
Panic trades.
What's that?
Panic trades coming.
Well,
I mean, there's also no water type.
Oh yeah, there's no water.
Oh shit.
no water type, fucking 2 grass types.
Yeah.
And what 140 for Mega Houndoom? That's a stretch, man.
Yeah, especially with no sun. I like Lugia and Blaziken. I even like
Yeah.
Haxorus and Tangrowth, but good crickets. I don't know.
Haxorus of Terra 2 is gonna be fucking heaps good.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a great Terra, Mon.
yeah.
But
100%.
looking at it, that's the only good Terramon he's got.
Yeah.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling confident about this team. I think it could be strong with a few changes. I definitely think Piloswine into Mamoswine, get a really strong water type in there. Maybe a good steel.
Plus fairy as well.
Steel with fairy.
Plays through.
I just gave up Clefable. You could swap for Clefable probably quite easily.
Well, I feel like this team would have done some trades. You know what I mean? Like in the Grace.
Yeah.
But I'll get rid of that Mega Houndoom straight away. That's 140 points. You could make that team heaps better with just that.
Yeah. There's still
there is
quite
a
a
real
lot of
lack of
Megas
balance
free
in
as
that team.
well. Right now.
There you go, Michael. Bit of fucking advice for you, mate. Straight off the bat.
What was that?
Bit of advice for Michael straight
yeah.
off the bat.
What would
Trade
we rank,
Mega Houndoom.
What would we rank him with this team in mind?
For what would be the lowest? Like I'm
Uh,
not gonna give him the lowest, but like what's that benchmark? Is it like
I think we're going down to D normally.
No, we've done E before, so E is the worst.
Yeah, I wouldn't be too harsh on him. Like Lugia Blaziken's good. I like Pillow and Hax is a good Terra.
Yeah.
Go like a C minus.
Compared to the other teams though, man, I'm gonna chuck out a straight up D.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm
Sans
going
me,
D.
Yeah, I don't think it's I as C. I think we'll just say D. Okay. Tyler, Zacian, Slowking Galar, Skeledirge, Mandibuzz, Duraludon, Lantern, Shaman, Megaordino, Primal, Charabog. Although a very strong team, I think one issue we're having straight away that I see off the bat is Zacian is the only thing with over 100 speed here, when this is going to be a very fast tiered draft.
It's gonna be a bulky team. This is a bulky team.
Yeah,
It is
he's
a
got a
very
really
bulky-
good defensive core.
Oh, the defense here
Bulk,
is
man.
crazy.
He ain't going for speed. No, it's obvious.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of toxic coming from this team. This is going to be a long game if you fucking face it.
Yeah. Especially a Regenerator, Slowking Galar, and potentially non-Mega Ordino, which you can then Mega at the drop of a hat when you need that Fairy type.
Yeah, this team's thick.
Zacian
Yeah,
is
'cause
absolutely
The only
good.
thing I could pick out would be a kind of ground-based weakness, but having Mandibuzz in there and Shaman kind of neutralizes
And
everything
that,
above. Everything above Shaman is weak to ground, apart from Mandibuzz.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Earthquake spam.
Yeah,
I think this is the he versus the Zygarde team as well. So he's just 3,000 arrows all day.
He's also going to really struggle to hit a really strong ground type. Say Stefan's fucking Groudon comes in, it's going to be hard for him to hit that back with any sort of power.
He's just gonna toxic it, brother.
Yeah.
well, imagine if a team went into this with like an ice ground combo.
Yeah.
Yeah, GG's. But not only that, Tyler and Jesse, they made a trade like straight away when Grace Period started. So he traded Zacian and Slowking for, what was it, Calyrex and normal Metagross.
Yeah, so he had Calyrex originally, didn't he? Yeah.
Which I think would actually be better.
Well, yeah, he's already got Duraludon with the Steel type.
Yeah. And he's got a Skeledirge for the Ghost type. So. What are we thinking for ranking? Very defensive team, a little bit
It's
weak.
bulky though. It's bulky. You gotta give him credit. It's bulky.
Incredible.
I'm going B minus.
B minus.
We'll go B minus. I agree.
I'll give it a B minus.
I think
How's
it's
that,
good.
boys?
I think
Especially
it's,
like the able just to wish past constantly.
I mean,
Yeah, I
these
think
are some of the best defensive ones out there.
it's
Yeah,
a decent
that's
team,
bold.
but it's gonna be hard to use.
Yeah.
That's bold.
Piloted by the right person, this could be crazy. Just got to be
Yeah.
scared of ground types and maybe someone boosting a bit too much. Although you do have the unaware.
Well, and he's got unaware terror as well.
Yeah.
So
Oh, Skeledirge can Terra, that's right. Crazy. I forgot. Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy. Okay, the ground weakness isn't so bad then when your bloody Skeledirge can Terra. Right, okay. Cool. Simo. Necroza Duskmane, or is it? Yeah, Duskmane,
Duskmane.
Lopunny,
solid
Hisui.
thing.
Yeah, I agree. Decidueye, Entei, Luminion, Regieleki, Dusclops, and Wigglytuff. This team goes hard, in my opinion.
This is
although-
probably one of the better teams I've seen Simo probably ever draft.
Yeah.
I guess it's Ubers, but it's good. I'm looking at it. It's fucking pretty good, eh?
One thing I'll say, straight off the bat, you're only having Regieleki and Luminion for special attack offensive, unless you sacrifice the first form of Necrozma to go special, which you can do if you've got Ultra Necrozma, right? But it means you're sacrificing the signature move of your one. So he basically, unless he wants only one special mon, because let's be real, he's not bringing Luminion, and he's not going to be using Wigglytuff for offense.
Wow.
It means that he'll
Having
have to try and make this a special attacker if he wants any sort of balance.
But I mean, having access to Ultra Necrozma is not a bad thing.
Not at all. It's crazy.
Well,
There's a,
Entei specials isn't that bad, eh?
it's not.
Yeah,
It's not
that can
bad.
certainly run special.
The sacrificing Sacred Fire, though. Sacred Fire is just so good. It is such a strong move.
And having the Hisui and Samurott for hazards is very nice.
Oh yeah, crazy. I mean, these are
But is that
crazy
his-
mons. Like these are some of the best.
I
physical-
think that's his only hazard setter.
Yeah. Decidueye can defog though, right?
He
Yes.
can.
Yeah.
And Aleki can rapid spin.
Rapid
Yeah.
spin. I
But
think
only
they're
having-
Lefisk and Defog as well. I'm not too sure though. Don't hold me to that.
So you could see this as a really hyper-offensive team that's even when they're attacking, they're laying the spikes, or they're hitting the ghost with the Mega Lopunny. Necrozma's going to be doing his Ultra Necrozma Z moves, you know.
Even Wheelie Tough can set some Brocs for him as well.
yeah.
He could even bait the knockoff on Dusclops for weakness policy on Necrozma as well.
Yeah.
That's nice little tech for you, Simo.
Yeah, just remember that you can't turn into Ultra Necrozma if you're using weakness policy, though. Still good, though, but it would mean that you lose your special attacker.
You could still run special attack on Dustwang.
Yeah.
Weakness policy.
Yeah, I know, it's just quite a big difference in power now. What are we thinking for ranking?
It's got Reggie, it's got Necro, Megalop. It's a decent team.
I'm going. It's either B plus or A minus.
Yeah.
I'm leaning more towards the A minus.
Yeah.
I don't think
Oh,
I don't think I can rank.
I'm gonna
any
say
team.
B. I was
Yeah.
thinking like B.
If you're only got one reliable special attacker, realistically, I can't give you as high as an A. For me, it's a B.
Okay, let's go beat them.
Maybe. Okay, Ben. Right. Mega Mewtwo Y. These two were sniped off me, by the way. Annoying.
Sorry.
Yeah. I wanted Dustmane.
Yeah.
I wanted Dustmane too. I even tried to get Simo to trade it.
Mega Mewtwo Y, Flygon, Sylveon, Holucha, Aggron, Muck, Salurage, Golduck, Leopard, and Molga. A team mostly on the lower end of the point spectrum, but we have an extra one than needed and a wide variety here. We have really strong offense with Mega Mewtwo Y. We have objectively one of the best Terramons in Flygon.
Yeah.
Some insane speed.
Well,
Go on.
it was the best, but now we bring it up.
Yeah.
160s.
Yeah. Now it's 160. Well, that's why I say one of the best, right? It's going to be outperformed by some mons here, but a lot of these ones we wouldn't have experienced yet. We know that Flygon is tried and tested, right? You know, being able to levitate, Terra Electric, nothing's hitting you super effective unless they have Mold Breaker, which actually quite a lot of these higher level picks do actually have. But anyway, so yeah, it's still really strong. Lacking a little bit in power, in my opinion, for the tier. A Holucha.
Off the bat, though, I see he's got his good defensive and special defensive walls as well, so he's got that covered.
Yeah, definitely.
Straight up, Muck is low key clutch, man. I've got so much respect for Muck after last season, eh?
Yeah, Muck.
It's so good.
Your Muck did absolute work against me when I faced you last season.
I remember like when I got it, I was like, oh fuck, I'll just have to get it for like a low-end mark. I brought it every week, and it was so good. It was fucking. But Mega Mewtwo, you got to watch for them pursuit traps, man. I remember I had that as well in the team draft. We won it, but fucking, it's just risky as. You got to waste the move slot for sub or something like that.
Maybe like the thing about Mega Mewtwo Y, right, is unlike Calyrex, which is absolutely 1v1 by pursuit traps. Mega Mewtwo Y actually has some bulk to it. It just doesn't look like it. He's far better, especially defensive, than defensive. That is true, but he still has some like the most balanced stats. You find this a lot with like the earlier legends. He's got more balanced stats than later legends.
And it just does work, man. It's fucking busted as.
Yeah, 100% it is.
I was honestly surprised it didn't go a lot earlier than I was able to grab it, but I mean, fucking I ain't gonna complain.
Yeah. What are we thinking for ranking?
S.
I think what I'd have done with this team though is I wouldn't have had the 340s at the end, and I would have taken one less.
Yeah, like Golduck and Molga into an 80-point one. Good call.
Yeah.
Or I would even have just got rid of Molga altogether, as it's not really strong here. Added the points to Aggron and got 100-point Steel type. Like, that's competing with Stack Attacker. on the next team over. That's just my thinking. Aggron is always going to struggle here. You might be able to Terra it, but it's still outperformed by some higher tier mons. But that's just my opinion on that.
It's
And
my
that's your
only,
defensive. That's your defensive wall as well. So yeah, you're gonna
It's
have to
my
Terra it
only
most of the
team.
time.
but I think it's a good team.
I think it's a really good team.
It's a good team. It's a solid team.
Yeah.
But I'm
like
looking next
it.
to Simo. It's better than Simo's.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
agree
definitely
too.
better than the
Like, it's definitely better than the previous two.
It's the best so far.
Yeah. A minus.
Yeah.
Yeah, good call.
Cool.
Good call. The Muck saved you, man. I love Muck.
Yeah. For me, Flygon, Mega Mewtwo, Sylveon is such strong core. That's what did it for me.
Yeah.
Get that steel sorted, Benny boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy boy.
Stefan, Groudon, Roaring Moon, Volcanion, Mega Pidgeot, Stack Attacker, Hatterene, Garbodor, Avalok, Leafeon, Rotom. So we have a bit of a Sun team going on here. I suppose we've only got Roaring Moon, really, to make use of it. And Leafeon, yeah.
And then he was saying he gets 100% Hurricanes in the Sun still with Mega Pidgeot as well. So
Yeah,
that's
no
pretty
doubt,
cool.
yeah.
Doesn't Mega Pidgeot get no guard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of its best...
It's 100% anyway.
Yeah. And one of its best coverage moves is Heat Wave, so it can make use of the Sun in that way as well.
Yeah.
And Stack Attacker Terra is just busted.
Yeah, it's crazy. I remember when it was one of the first Terramons I drafted, and it carried me that season. It's so good.
Or just look at Eddie now. He's in the final. I think it's tomorrow, the next day.
Yeah.
And his Stack Attack has just been doing work, so it's literally carried him to the final.
You also have a really good Trick Room combo with Hatterene and Stack Attacker. You have two really strong Trick Rooms here. Even Avalok.
Avalok.
Yeah.
Perform well.
So we have speed with your sort of Roaring Moon, Leafeon, Groudon. Well, Groudon's not fast, but he's setting those guys up. And then you got Mega Pidgeot being speedy as well. Then you got the Trick Room speed with Stack Attacker and Hatterene. We have two options here. There's quite a lot of thought put into it.
No, he's got a couple strats.
Yeah.
I do think though, using something to set then something to abuse does make it harder to pilot.
Yeah. To be fair, what I will say with the Sun, at least, if you're going for a Sun mon to set up, Groudon's not exactly a bad mon to have to do that, is it? You know, this isn't a Torkoal we're talking about. This is a Groudon. You know.
Expensive fucking Sun setup, bro.
What do you mean? He could have gone fucking Primal for only a little bit more.
This Primal's 500.
Yeah.
I was like looking back at that, I'm like, did we make that too expensive?
Look, as long as someone took a 500, it means we balanced it fine.
Yeah. I was surprised it wasn't Mega Ray Ray.
We'll wait till we get there. Wait till we get there.
Oh, let us get there.
Alright, what are we...
No, I actually rate this team. For a smooth brain like Stefan, this is a good little team he's got going there.
Yeah. That's my favourite team so far. I think...
He might make playoffs. He might make playoffs once.
Yeah. What do we think? A rank?
Yeah, I reckon A.
A feels fair.
Okay. Jesse. Let's have a look at this team. Got Calyrex, Mega Metagross, Regirock, Articuno, Porygon 2, Comfey, Flareon, Bolton, Palkia. Has to be a wee bit careful of that pursuit trapping of Calyrex, but crazy offense. A little bit weak to knock off this team. Your only resist is Comfey.
Yeah.
Not a lot of amazing Terra options either. Like, Flareon
Comfy's fucking Terra's broken, bro.
Yeah, but all you're running on there is Fairy or Steel. Like, it feels predictable to me.
Palkia's
Flareon can get
a
going.
really strong one as well. I think,
Reggie Rock Terra is fucking annoying.
yeah. I think it was brought up. I think we should say here as well. Someone brought up in the chat. I can't remember who it was that if you drafted the normal form, you should be allowed access to the Origins form, since it's basically the exact same thing with slightly different stats, and I do agree with that. So
No, that I actually someone asked me that, and I'm like, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
Let it roll.
yeah. So Palkia can be the Origin form or the normal form, which is, I think is fair. The thing is, right, if they want that Origin form, it's only slightly different stats. Yes, arguably for Palkia, just straight up upgraded stats, but they're forced to use that item, the equivalent of the Lustrous Orb, right?
Oh, you mean the Lustrous Orb?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
easy.
Yeah, so like it is kind of like, yes, it's better stats, but you're nerfed and like you're having a predictable item. If you see that form coming, you're like, okay, they're not choice scarfed, right?
Well, yeah. Yeah, good,
Yeah, I'll
good,
agree with
good
that.
work, Einstein.
Thanks, pal. Thanks. I'm glad I woke up early for this shit.
Can't get nothing past you, bro.
Get up, you man, fucking bastard. Right. Well, we've any opinions on this team after you're doing most of the talking now?
Okay, well, I think I like Stefan's team a little bit better, and I reckon it's on par with Ben. So I'm just gonna go fence sitter A-. What do you reckon?
I feel like
Oh,
it
I prefer Ben's team to this.
Yeah, I was gonna say I prefer Ben's team to this as well.
I think B+.
I'm happy at B plus.
Well, Bruce B+ it is.
What would I want to hear opinions. What would we change to make this stronger?
I think he's too top heavy with it.
Yeah, no, he don't
It
really
needs a
have.
major change.
He don't have points to trade, man.
Do you know what I would do?
Yeah.
Do you know what I would do? I would downsize the Porygon 2 and the Porygon 2 to something else, because Flareon fits in really well here on this team, and I would pick up something like Clefable or something, like a stronger fairy type. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, but he's gonna be then you know he's gonna bring 4 of his 6 mons he's bringing nearly every week.
Yeah. And also,
I think
what do you terror at that point?
Yeah, and that's a bit of a
Terra
disadvantage.
Flareon is absolutely broken. The one of the things holding it down at the moment is that it doesn't really get to use its guts without toxicking itself. But if you can Terra Flareon, you can hold a Flame Orb and get Guts Flareon. It's already got the attack that is the same as Garchomp's. You're suddenly then having that with a Guts boost. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, but doing what you said, you'd only be terroring one mon then.
Well, you can't Terra more than one Mon a match.
No, but
You also have Articuno here,
Every
who
week.
benefits from a Terra.
Yeah, Articuno will be good Terra as well.
And Regirock for that matter. But they're all kind of
Yeah,
good.
Regirock's fucking annoying, man.
Yeah. They're all kind of good Terras. Anyway.
And
the game
Comfy
just-
does work. Comfy's gonna do work, man.
Yeah. So what are we thinking? B plus?
I still feel like B+ just
I
feels.
think that's agreed to.
yeah, I don't think it's quite as good as Ben's,
Mm-hmm.
so that's why I'm going B+.
By the way, Ben, you're a bit quieter than the other two still. Is there any chance you could get closer to the mic or something?
This is about as close as I can get. That ain't better for you.
Yeah, that is actually better. Yeah.
That's,
Okay.
that's too close to me.
Oh, you don't want my fucking.
Like, back the fuck up, man.
Alright.
So we're starting off Forskins Yveltal into Feeny, Guga, Hisui.
Yeah.
That work for you, Bam? Or
They keep going, keep
No,
going.
you can go. You got halfway.
then after
Come on,
that,
mate.
we have the really nice Superior, which got sniped by me because Forskin's a fucking asshole. We have the Arcanine, Ariados, Golurk, really nice Slaking, and finally the Heliolisk. What's everyone's thoughts on this team? Because I think it's got some really nice potential.
Why is the flaking really nice? He just looks like a normal snake to me.
Oh, good work, man. That was a
Bro,
good one.
it's solid Terramon, Bandit. It's gonna fucking survive a lot. And it's gonna fucking hurt is the main thing.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Superior got me two or three 6-0 sweeps last season, so fucking that should be banned.
Bro, it should not be able to Terra, but I mean, we're here now.
what should... Arcanine is really good. Extreme speed, you can Terra normal extreme speed. Also gets teleport for some reason, which is actually a great pivot move.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, Arcanine gets teleport. I know. It's really bizarre.
What? I'm not gonna question it.
Yeah, it's one of the best. Let's be real, one of the best pivot moves in the game. Especially if you have Intimidate, you come in, Intimidate. You can maybe Morning Sun or whatever, then teleport out, right?
Will-O-Wisp.
Yeah, Will-O-Wisp. Arcanine, it can be built so many ways. Special, physical, defensive, support. Really strong one. Superior, crazy. Can just glare and Leaf Storm. You're getting access to Terra Superior as well. Gross. Gudra Hizui. He's just such a strong defensive one. I like this team. It's not very fast, but it doesn't need to be
Gudra
fast.
and Terra as well.
Yeah. I mean, it's very niche situations you want Gudra to Terra, but it's nice to have.
I feel like his team doesn't need to be super fast though, especially with the Ariados just sitting there setting sticky web every other game. Like he can get away with a mid-tier speed if he can get webs up and keep them up.
Yeah, 100%. Like you're having the Yveltal, Tapu, Superior, Arcanine, all having mid-tier speed. So if you had webs up, they would suddenly be outspeeding most things.
It's a good team.
I like it. I'm thinking A.
You done well, Foreskin. Done well, mate. Good job.
I'm surprised because I don't love this team at all.
I'm surprised too.
I was telling you pre this. I don't love this team.
I like
why.
it, man. I rate it.
I don't know
Alright.
why you don't like
That's
this team. It's really good.
Off the bat, I agree with whoever said A. That's a good call.
Definite A.
I think Yveltal's a good top tier mod.
It's one
I
of
think
those
that's gonna help
mods that can be realistically brought special or physical, do great in both, great stab, great in this tier because you have so many psychics kicking about.
Exactly.
Just kind of crazy.
Nah, good. Yeah, good. Not bad, mate.
Oh, I
Right.
think that's my first ever A.
Michelle now.
Hey.
I'll pay you guys all later.
Cheers, boy.
Right, F. Anyway, Michael, we got Mega Salamence, Goldengo, Ninetales, Alola, Satitan, Mabosstiff, Golem, Moltres, Starmie, and Masquerain. Okay. Off the bat, I like the top three.
He's got the ice shard. He's got the ice shard.
Yeah.
Covered. Got that well covered.
Yeah, Satitan also goes crazy with the both the snow and of course Terra.
Yeah, belly drum. Fucking what was that? That was the season I won with Satitan. And I copped hell shit. Who let that Terra?
Goldengo, one of the best steel types, just objectively. Mega Salamence, such a threat. Even with all these Ubers kicking about, it's still such a threat. Having such a strong ice core as well, with so many dragons kicking about in the Uber tier, is pretty nice as well. Anything I would change? I like Moltres as a defensive one as well. You do need to wear those heavy duty boots, though.
Yeah, I mean Moltres is the defogger here, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
Got the spinner.
It's such a. How many times have we known a weak physical move would come in, say like a rapid spin or something? You switch in a Moltres with heavy duty boots and they get that burn off. It's so annoying when it happens.
Yeah, the flame
Oh,
body,
yeah.
clutch,
Yeah.
clutch.
Yeah. It really makes
But
you
also-
second think hitting any physical move at all with contact.
Goldengo's the best.
Yeah.
Denial from hazard removal there is.
Yeah. And then you're having rapid spin and defog as well. I like this team.
Well, he
That's
can get
one
webs
that
up.
works, doesn't it?
He can get webs
That
up and then go and then just fucking bulky Goldengo just fucking sitting in the bag.
Yeah.
Not bad.
I honestly think this might be another A. I'm struggling to find any faults with it.
Like Ubers, yeah, I said it, man. All these teams look alright, eh? I agree, eh?
Yeah. Cool.
Yep.
Them trades he made definitely made it better.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. Okay, let's move on. We've got Brian, Magerna, Megalatios, Sharpedo, Swampert, Overquill, Arceus Ground, Kilowatt Troll, Sandslash Alola, and Volbeat. I don't really know why you'd have Sandslash Alola without a Snow Setter.
Maybe just for the spin.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That would
Yeah.
be his rapid spin.
And he's doubled up on a few types here as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Double water type.
Double ground.
No fire type. No grass type.
Yeah, damn.
I think he could have done with a few trades in the grace period, realistically. But these are not bad mons individually, but do you know what this team? Not that we see it here. I don't think anyone drafted it, but Boom would go ham on this team.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes and no. But like I
Yeah.
said, it's got good individual mons. It's trying to piece them together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little bit confused looking at it.
If you can
The
pilot it
synergy is
well,
not amazing.
if you could pilot it well, say you only brought Sharpedo 1 week and Swampert the next week, and you didn't over rely on this, I think you could do well.
Yeah, but with 9, he's taken the minimum slots 9.
Yeah.
And he's doubled up on a few types.
Yeah.
So that's yeah, I don't know.
With how expensive Swampert is, I definitely would have swamped that out. I quite like Sharpedo here.
Sharpedo, man, yeah, that'd be good. Speed boost, Terra. Fuck, we're just gonna say Terra every time, aren't we?
I think what you could do with, realistically, is a really good defensive mon. I don't know where Slowbro Galar is, but maybe swap the Overquill for Slowbro Galar or something, just as a suggestion.
I mean, Overquill's a decent defensive mon itself.
It is. It's really good. I like Overquill. Just there's no recovery on this team apart from Recover or Omega Latios. I don't know. I don't like this team as much as the last few we've done.
Nah, me either. This is probably my least favourite, to be honest. This was probably par with the first. What's the first
one?
Guys, I prefer it to that team.
I would give it a D. I would give it a D.
I think
it's a C.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Good call.
Have we done a C yet? Is this
Fuck,
our first C?
we gave him a D, man.
haven't.
Fuck Michael.
If we look at Tyler's team and we look at Michael's team, it's somewhere in between.
Yeah. I can agree with that. Right, Reggie, Marshadow, Curum Black, Weezingala, Dunsparce, Electro Tisui for Alligator, Gligar, Chimeco, Quillfish Tisui, Propass, Pyro. This is one of the most balanced teams we've seen so far, only having a few...
You used like 11 slots.
Yeah.
11 months? 11 months.
And none of them are bad. Like, they're all a bit niche, but they're all good at what they do.
They all work, yeah.
But like...
He's definitely got his type coverages.
Yeah. And we know that Reggie is a guy who preps for his matches and really studies the opponents, so... I actually think in the hands of someone who doesn't change their teams very much, this would be a weak team. But for someone who changes their teams, plans around their opponent, and preps properly, this is an objectively incredibly scary team. That's the way I feel about it. I think we have.
And he's got a lot of terror options as well. So prepping versus him.
Yeah.
You kind of have to bait the terror, or you got to wait for the terror either way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and you've seen him use that Gligar, man. That's fucking annoying as.
Yeah. I can't believe he got Quillfish Hisui so cheap. Only 250.
No, he's gonna bust.
Yeah. I really like this team. I'm thinking straight A again, to be honest.
Yeah, good call.
It's even low point ones like Pyro. Pyro, with its speed, can actually do work.
Michael, have you stuffed your phone on your recorder underwater or something? I can barely hear you.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was saying Pyro can actually do some proper work. It can.
Yeah,
even though it's a low tier mon, it's quick enough to actually do something.
All of his mons, right, apart from maybe the top two, all of them are kind of, and maybe a Weezingala, are kind of overshadowed by like another mon that does its job better. But he's got them for cheaper, which has allowed him to have more options.
Yeah,
he's got the Temu version of the better mon.
Yeah.
And you know, Reggie's like, he's skilled, man. He's good. So you know that's what I mean. Prepping versus him is going to be the headache.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hope you verse him at like round 5 onwards to see what he's been doing.
Yeah.
But again, there's a hatred of grass type Pokemon. I know he's doing Electrode.
Yeah.
No, he's got grass. He's got grass.
Yeah, I just saw that. Yeah.
He's got everything. The only thing I'd say his steel type is a little bit on the weaker end, but then we've got so many terror options here. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah, but proper pass terror is so good, man.
Mhm.
It's so good.
What are you guys thinking ranking wise?
I think it's an A.
It's an A. Like there's no less than an A.
Mm-hmm.
Ben, what do you think, mate? Thanks, buddy.
Did Ben dip?
Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, he's long gone. He's long gone. That was a little cheap job at him. Sorry, boys.
So I thought you were still here because every time you speak,
No. Yeah, good. That was probably the smartest thing Ben said the whole time.
you speak enough for both people.
Vinny!
Vinny. Mega Mewtwo, X, Empoleon, Vikavolt, Gouging Fire, Tapu Bulu, Drapion, Palossand, Archeops, Cryogonal. What is going on with this doc, Vinny? You giving yourself Palossand for free?
Cheeky as. But with Vinny, right? He said to me, he's like, "Oh, you can pick my first mon." And then I was like, "Do I stitch him up? And I was actually gonna go Mega Mewtwo X, so that's why I let him grab it.
Yeah. I
So,
really like
and
Mega
then-
Mewtwo X. Do you know what my biggest issue is? Because I genuinely considered drafting it for myself. His
What?
strongest fighting move is Drain Punch.
Yeah, but that's good.
It's fine. It needs close combat.
Yeah, but you don't want the stat drop, man. And if he gets a bulk up, that's fucking the stab drain punch. I like it.
I get what you mean though,
Yeah.
Anders, that having such a powerful Pokemon with a base 75 move
Yeah.
as its strongest stab is
And then
weird.
his strongest physical psychic move is Zen Headbutt, which once again is fine. But when Mewtwo Y is flinging around the weird side strike thing he has, whatever that's called again.
Yeah.
Mm,
You know,
It-
we have
it
so
takes
many unique moves like across all these Ubers and stuff. I wish they'd given Mega Mewtwo X something. Like, don't get me wrong, he's
I
so
feel like you
strong.
have to set it up slightly.
Yeah. But he's a really strong one. There's no denying it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. And I remember without giving away any of these strats, his first, so from, was it Gorging Fire up, like we were talking mons, and then yeah, he's thought well with them, and then when he's gone Tapu Bowler, he was kind of pilot mode. We weren't talking about it, so when he was making his picks, I was like, what the fuck's this cunt thinking here?
Mhm.
But you know, Vinny can throw it down, but I can see him doing some damage this season.
I like this
And I
team.
could see Bulu being a great terror.
Yeah. I like this team. I actually really like this
It's
team.
very physical though.
Well, not really. One,
Yeah.
2, 3. He's got 4 specials.
Yeah,
Mega Mewtwo
I
can stay
accidentally
special
deleted
too,
Vinny.
eh?
it can stay special.
He can stay special, but
The
I think
last,
special,
I'm not really sold on the
special.
last 4 mons. I'm not really sold on. He's looked like he's gone for type coverage more than.
I like
But
Palossand.
that's what I mean.
Palossand puts in work.
I don't see anything kicking up major special damage. Vikavolt's probably the biggest special attack he's got.
Empoleon.
Empoleon's it's okay. It's very balanced
Yeah.
one. It's a very balanced one.
Yeah, but if he gets them webs up and then switches in Empoleon on a defog,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
I don't like it as much as some of the other teams, but I still think it's really strong.
I think his last 4 picks let his team down. That's just
Yeah.
my opinion.
It's not. It's definitely not in the A's.
Shall we
I think it's a solid B.
B?
I would go B plus, but use 2 Bs. It's B. It is.
B plus.
I'm
was-
happy with B plus.
Yeah, well,
I was in between the two.
yeah, me too. To be honest.
Yeah, from Bowler upwards is good.
Okay,
Yeah.
Matthew, Gensec, Tapu Koko, Mega Sceptile, Smeargle, Iron Juggler, Hitmonlee, Nidoqueen, Rapidash, Caracosta. We're having the exact opposite issue here. This is a very special team. I suppose you can go physical, right? Mega Sceptile, I know normal Sceptile weirdly is special rather than physical. Is Mega Sceptile physical or special? I can't remember.
It can be both.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Some
double
people Man, he'd be better off just getting normal Skeptile here, man.
What, and using the points for something else?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're really wanting to go special with Mega Sceptile, honestly. 145 special attack, 110 attack.
110's not too bad. I can Dragon Dance, but yeah, his special attack's busted. But 140 for Mega Skeptile, nah, champ.
It's fine. It is fine. There's definitely better things he could do with those points, I think.
Especially with the Rapidash and the turtle. But Smeagol's fucking memes and a half. Revival Blessing, Shed Tail, like he can do all of that in this draft too.
Or
Do you know what I would do if I was him, since he's got the Tapu Koku? I would try and work out his more expensive mons, juggle about the points a bit. I don't know exactly where I would do it. I'd juggle about the points and get one of the other Iron mons. Right? We've got so many good choices still left. So many good choices.
oh, I did that in the last Natatex draft and did really well with it.
Yeah, I mean, imagine
that was fucking busted, that team.
Imagine
with Coco with Iron Thorns and because even something like Iron Thorns, which is normally pretty cheap.
Yeah,
like
we still have Iron Valiant around as well.
Yeah, Iron Valiant
That's
hasn't been picked.
Yeah,
that's crazy, eh? Great task.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Iron Treads. Fuck.
Yeah,
They're like in the top. They're in like the top 10 picks in a draft.
Honestly, I'd reduce these guys to 40s. I would maybe swap out the Mega Sceptile, right, and just get a bunch of irons. Like you said it yourself, Iron Treads, or even just Iron Treads and Iron Valiant, right? You add those two alongside the Iron Juggler, so you're laughing.
Yeah.
Mate, Iron Thorns, when it can Terra, is an absolute menace, and it's the weakest of the irons, but it works.
Yeah.
You take away that weakness. Yeah.
Yeah.
Iron Thorns is down in the 140 tier with Iron Leaves.
That's
Iron Leaves,
crazy.
even.
You can swap out Nidoqueen for do that.
Wait, Iron Leaves is the same points as Mega Skeptile.
Yeah.
Just like for like swap it.
Yeah, but then he loses his dragon.
Listen, you're not using Mega Sceptile as a Dragonmon. You're not thinking, oh, fire move incoming, I better switch to my Dragonmon when you have Mega Sceptile.
Yeah, but it's still got that dragon fairy still.
Yeah.
You'd want to replace it with some sort of dragon.
You are right. Like, it is nice to have a dragon.
Terra Dragon Iron Leaves.
Fuck, get rid of Rapidash, get Turtonator.
Yeah.
I actually don't hate Mega Sceptile here. I will stand up for Mega Sceptile. It's so blitzly fast, and it's so offensively strong.
It's so fragile, man. It's fucking.
It is very fragile.
I don't rate it at all.
What do we think we rate his team on that note?
I'm facing it first, so I'm going S tier for when I lose.
I'm looking at right next to Vinny, and I prefer Vinny, so I'm going to say B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like Gensec and Tapu Koko. That should be stated.
Yeah, fucking know. A few trades. This could be an A team, like easy.
I think offensively it's good.
Yeah.
And
he's got the points to trade. He's got points if he gets rid of Nidoqueen, Hitmonlee, and Skeptile. We can get.
It's not like one of these teams where we'd really struggle to trade away mons. Like we've got a few mons on here that we could just be like, right, bye.
Yeah.
You know?
Smeagol, right? You want to use Spore.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he can revival. Smeagol I would have drafted
didn't
Smeagol.
even think that Smeagol got revival blessing.
So
that's such a clutch.
Anti-synergy.
Kind of crazy. Right, Eddie.
Yeah, next.
Basculegion, Kyogre, Mega Swampert, Talonflame, Tapu Lele, Rhydon, Reverum, Floatzel, Shiinotic. This is a very clear rain team, but oh my god, if you're going rain team, yeah.
It's busted as fuck, and he sniped me first pick. I was going to go Bastard too. I was going to go 180 for my first pick.
Yeah. I mean, offense, like...
He got Kyogre pick 2, so on the wheel as well. That's crazy.
And these are two secondary typings on your rain team that are so strong offensively. So strong. Grand and Ghost, rain boosted last respects. Yes, we have last respects
Yeah.
allowed here, guys. That's why Basket Legion is so expensive.
That's why I went his first pick straight away. I got sniped.
It is majorly weak to electric, but then you got the Rhydon to come in, so.
You got Mega Swampert. You know,
Oh yes.
Yeah, and Rhydon is lightning rod as well, so you could Terra Water in the rain.
We have right on. Yeah, that's such a good point as well. Terra, water, or anything. And right, yeah, there's so many things here. Even Floatzel getting its wave crash.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be savage.
Talon Flame was saying in the group chat, Terra Flying Hurricanes.
Yeah.
Gale Wings.
Yeah.
It could even just switch in on grass moves, right? Because that's going to do so little damage. And I know it's not the bulkiest mon, but it sends fast and you can potentially Terror and hit really hard. And Tapu Lele, just stopping that priority, right? And just being a strong mon in general. I really like this team. Like,
Eddie's going to do work this season. He's not a dark horse anymore, man.
He's gone all in on this raid,
Yeah.
but I think if you were going all in, this is how you do it.
Yeah, 100%. I love this team. This is probably my favorite team.
He's picked arguably the best weather archetype and built an entire team around it, and no one stopped him.
Yeah.
No one stopped him. That's crazy, eh? Fucking redraft.
Yeah.
Redraft.
Name a different water abuser that you'd want.
No, he's got it.
There isn't.
Yeah.
No, he's got it.
Like, this is as good as it gets.
If he managed to sneak in an overkill with this, it'd be fucking close to an S, man.
I mean, if you said, I want a rain team in Ubers, not even draft, just like, say you were like doing an Ubers, like, just smoke on thing, you would say, yeah, I want Kyogre, I want Mega Swampert, I want Basket Legion, you know, with last respects. Yeah.
He's done well, man.
Yeah. I think
this is A+.
I think this might be
A+.
I think my first A+ as well, yeah.
If not S.
Yeah.
A+.
Yeah. The only thing stops me stopping giving it an S is the lack of a really strong steel type, right? But, you know, that is such a nitpicky thing. For me, this team is about as close to perfect as you get.
And S is flawless, though.
Yeah.
You're right, though.
Yeah.
S is flawless.
I mean, if he somehow managed to draft, say, like, one of the best steel types, I can't even think, like, off the top of my head, like, Sizzle or something. Right? Sizzle works so well in rain, right?
Yeah.
I would call it an S, right? But, you know, that's such a minor thing, right?
Imagine like a Mel Metal right here. Like,
oh, God, could you imagine?
And it's free. It's free too.
Anyway, let's move on before we give him too many ideas. I'm already scared enough of this team. Right. David, Eternatus, Alomomola, Orthworm, Granbull, Aurorus, Rotom Fan, Incineroar, Taurus, Paldea, Rotom, and Landorus T that he seems to have gotten for free.
And he's still got 180 points.
That's yeah.
But it's just a full team of Intimidators, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make him a new team logo.
Yeah. You're not wanting to bring physical mons here.
Yeah, Goon Intimidators.
I think this is a relatively mid team, if I'm honest.
I think I agree. I'm actually struggling a little bit to see what it does. It has a lot of pivoting, which is good, right?
Yeah, it's just going to be annoying. Intimidate, Shed Tail, Wish, Passing.
Landorus T hits really hard on the physical side, and Eternatus hits really hard on the special side.
A lot of these teams are quite physical, so it'll work against those. Yeah. But there's a lot of teams here which are predominantly special, and it will struggle against those.
I mean, let's be real, right? Let's be real. If David was facing Eddie, I mean, I would not be putting any money on David unless Eddie really was drinking heavily that night. You know what I mean?
Yeah, trust
unless what if Frostmoth got up like 2 or 3 like quiver dances?
Yeah.
If he got 2 or 3 up, yeah.
Yeah. Got 2 or 3 up and terrored. So yeah. I don't know. It's not the worst team we've seen, but
it's not the worst team. No, it's not.
It's very middling.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's middle pack.
Actually, no. I'm looking at Matthew's team. I think I'd rather Matthew's team.
Really?
I think it's not. Nah, I think it's on par. If we gave him a B,
Yeah.
it's a B. I don't
Yeah,
know. I'd
fine.
rather David's team.
Okay.
I'd
Well,
ra-
we'll give it a
I'd
B
rather
then.
David.
We'll rate
I
it the
think
same.
I like Matthew's team slightly more, but I think they're about equal level. We'll give it a B.
Yeah, middle ground. We all say B.
Right. Kyle, we got Xerneas, Dragapult, Mega Scizor. Oh my god, that is some trio, hey? Miltank,
That's straight up
Meloetta,
mad
Sableye, Taurus, Corsola, Weezing. So it started off amazing. Meloetta's really good, and then the rest of them,
Yeah.
I'm not so sure about.
Well, Sableye's good.
Sableye's fantastic.
Stabilize with the pranks still can be
Yeah.
decent, but
Gets the screens up.
I definitely
it's a
think
really it's another top heavy team,
Yeah.
which starts really bloody well and then fades
yeah,
a lot.
yeah.
Is that Tauros Paldea Blaze? Is it, or is that just
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the
that's a
fire one.
Blaze one, that's a fire.
Okay.
I mean, Taurus is really good. Taurus is really good. There's no denying it. The fire fighting is such a classic combo, right? But I mean, Xerneas, Dragapult, Scizor. When they are your
That's
top
crazy.
heavy, that is nothing to be sneezing at, is it? Let's be real here.
But
But in
I do
saying that,
find-
now you know to prep for 3 months straight away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you're prepping for the same 4 or 5 months every battle. I'm gonna say. When is he gonna
Yeah,
bring
but-
Corsola? That's just a fucking. That's a
Weezing
killer.
is really good though. You can definitely.
well, I was
play
going to say he realistically has one water type.
I
course,
don't
don't
like
get-
Milk Tank
I
at
can't count
120. I don't get that one.
Yeah, nah, he can make some trades too.
Bulky enough.
How is Milk Tank more expensive than Meloetta?
That's crazy, hey.
Meloetta can use Relic Song. We're not stopping that.
Blame on the admins for doing the rankings.
Right, what are we thinking? I like this team more than David's. I will say that. I struggle to rate a team badly with these three, even if the rest...
Breaking through those three is going to be so hard.
Yeah. He could literally just bring those three and it would still be a threatening team.
Yeah, I mean, Dragapult with like Ghost DMZ and stuff. It's
Yeah.
just
Yeah, but like I said, you're prepping for straight off the bat. You're prepping for the top 3 and Sableye. So you know 4 mons that's coming every week.
Yeah, but
Pulling it right
Meloetta can also be absolutely
Meloetta's every week.
crazy.
There we go. So there's 5 mons. So there's 5 mons you're prepping for every week.
Taurus, Paldea, Weezing.
Yeah, but that's fuck all, man.
I-
You know what I mean? You prep for them 4. Like if you prep for them 3, well enough,
yeah.
you're gonna. I was gonna struggle, man.
I think B+.
Yeah, good call.
I think this is such a
that top
strong...
4 is great.
It's
That's the best. That's
Yeah.
the best dragon. Still
Yeah.
very cool.
Let's be real, if the bottom end was better, this would be an S tier team because that is such a strong core. It's unbelievable.
It's another one of those. If you say pick the best Dragon Fairy Steel core you
Yeah.
possibly could,
Yeah,
You'd be
there's
that.
a good chance you're choosing those three.
yeah. Especially when we
definitely,
allow Ghostium Z, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. To me,
Nah.
I won't do any talking here. I'll let you guys rinse my team.
Okay.
The 2 cameras are good. You can read it out first, Foreskin.
Necrozma, Dawnwings, Zamazenta, Mega Camerupt, Jellicent, Zekrom, Togekiss, Ordino, Dugong, and Camerupt.
So just a question, Anders. Like, the last 3, I thought you just picked them just like, fuck it, I'm going to change them. And you never changed them. Like, you never said you were going to change them. I just assumed, I'm like, yeah, this cunt's taking the piss.
They're
Yeah,
never going to know if my Camerupt's going to be holding a Choice Scarf or a Megastone.
Yeah,
I'm
don't
gonna.
know, man.
If I face Anders, I'm prepping for 6 Pokemon.
Yeah.
I'm only prepping for 6. And at worst, you're only prepping for 8 because you've got 2 of them which are the same. Is there any rule against you bringing both of them into the same battle?
He might have to change. Might have to go anything goes when you play him, man. If he asks to send anything goes, you know he's bringing 2 camera up, so just quickly change the team.
So I looked at Dawnwings because I was like, I didn't get Duskmane. I want Duskmane.
Us 3
didn't
all in the
see-
same boat. He's not. Yeah, me, Anders. I'm like, don't take it, and he's like,
I'm taking it, bro. I'm like, fucking cunt.
Yeah.
I didn't choose it because of Pursuit Trap.
Sure.
Yeah, but bulky as fuck, man.
Yeah.
I see
With a
your
4
point
times
with that,
weakness.
but like realistically,
He
you're
just-
ultra necrotic, man.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
then he goes ultra. He takes away that 4 times weakness,
Yeah.
But
and then
that's
the
what
bulk stay in.
that's what I'll be prepping for then, because I know he's bringing Ultra.
Yeah, or you just pursue and you got weakness policy, and you just fucking
Yeah.
what is it, agility, whatever the fuck that was, and it's
I
game
don't
over.
see you bringing Dawn Wings and not bringing Ultra Necrozma.
No, you might be
I do.
surprised. You might be surprised. Yeah. Dawn Wings' special attack is only 10 points lower than Ultra's, right? It's not as big a
Yeah.
difference as you might think. Where Ultra really gains his advantage is 1, in his speed tier, and 2, in being able to go into a physical attacker, right? And obviously...
And you're losing a 4 times weakness.
Yeah. But like, if you weren't expecting like the dark type or anything like that, you could absolutely put that weakness policy on Dawn Wings and hit like a truck.
And not every team's got the pursuit as well.
Yeah.
Sucker Punch.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then he Z moves Dragon Dance.
Yeah.
Game over. Do you know what I mean? Like it's a fuck good pick, man. It's I thought about it as well. I actually wanted it. I was trying to talk Anders out of picking it.
I really like Zenta.
Yeah, Zamzenter's busted, and you can use both, as you all know.
Yeah. Both forms.
Zekrom, I think, is a decent pick.
Zekrom's so good, yeah.
Yeah,
And he got his
like
Toga.
the-
It's good to see Anders with Toga Kiss back too.
Yeah. That was a good trade to bring that in.
Yeah. When I saw that, like, obviously I like Clefable here too, but when I saw Toki's come up, and for 20 points cheaper, I couldn't help myself, right?
You're another hater of the grass type on theme in this draft so far.
Yeah. I mean, grass offensively is decent, but like, yeah, no.
I think you've
Zekrom
got
is
some really
genuine.
good picks,
What's that, sorry?
but I think you've got some really good picks, but then I just don't understand the bottom 3.
Do you want to know what
Yeah,
I
me
think?
either.
Okay, Ordino is actually really good. Like, what? That's one thing I will say. Right?
You're gonna wish past and he'll go.
That's one thing I will say. The only one I put any thought into was Ordino. Vincent chose Dugon for me because I left in the chat, literally just choose any 40 mons, I don't care. And then Vincent actually put some thought into it. Dugon gets flip turn, fix that, right? I'm never bringing it. Spoiler alert, you don't have to prep for it. I'm not bringing Dugon, right?
No, he's bringing Dugan every week.
There's a double typing as well.
Yeah.
Right.
I deliberately went extremely top heavy this draft because Steven was complaining about the points and has like, this is an Uber's draft, but you can only realistically draft one Uber. So I'm like, I'm going to draft 3 of them just to annoy him.
Well, two of you did. You and Jesse, I think.
Yeah. Because realistically, realistically,
being a whingy bitch.
I truly believe, maybe this is me sounding a bit arrogant, but I truly believe that I can bring all but the last 2 mons here, right? So in my eyes, I only had to sacrifice 2 mons to bring 3 Ubers, and we have some teams here that only have like 1 Uber, or even
But then again, that's my argument before. Now we can prep for them 3.
Sure, but these are not easy mons to prep against. Good luck
but
prepping
you've
against
got better
Samacenta
40
and
pointers.
Ultra Necrozma and Zekrom, right? And Mega Camelot.
There are better 40 pointers with better utility.
Yes.
That's the problem.
100%.
Like, Bear Tick over Dugong would be a better choice.
Realistically, I'll give you a spoiler. The actual 2 that I wanted was Ordino and Eldegoss, but I got sniped for Eldegoss.
Yeah, but Bear Tick over Dugong
Yeah.
would be better.
Yeah, but without the slash rush or rain, I don't.
Yeah.
Just like you said, thick fat. You got thick fat. You got the flip turn. I see why. The camera up was just memes.
Yeah, the
That
camera.
last pick's just fucking waste.
I can get
Yeah,
better
I'm
40
sorry,
mons.
I'm
I might
not.
trade out the 40 mon. If I see a weakness on my team that keeps coming up and I think it can be filled by a good 40 mon, I will trade for it.
I mean, Turtonator even over camera up would be better.
Yeah, Turtonator is actually quite a good shout. I quite
Give
like
you another spinner, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, get a spinner.
Right, guys, rate my team. I won't rate myself. S tier, obviously.
I'm gonna say
The top's so good is the thing. So I'm going B plus. It's like Carl's. It's a
I was
good
gonna say
top.
B. I was gonna say B because he's taken the piss with the last few ones.
We'll go B.
Yeah, fair. We'll go B.
I can't realistically, in good faith, say even B plus or A when I have just ripped the shit with these last three. Like it always was going to be. But I love my top tier. That's one thing. I want to make Mega Camera Up to work. I'm determined to try and make it work.
Make Camera Up great again.
Yeah, make Camera Up to great again. I was like looking at his stats and his ability and stuff, and I'm like, if you could just dodge water type.
Can Ordino trick room?
Let me check.
Oh,
But yeah,
decent.
anyway.
Right.
Jellison can trick room.
Jellison can.
And so can Ordino.
There you
Can
go.
Okay, that's worth noting. I might bring both camera ups. Okay. Liam. Diancie, Marawakalola, Laun, Salamance, Serena, Pelipper, Azumarill, Crocodile, Arceus Steel. Why has he still got Pelipper, right? And no Rush.
No Swift Simmer.
Swift Swimmer. I was expecting, when I saw this team, I was expecting him to change it in the grace period. And then he just didn't.
Oh, before his last pick, I'm like, is this guy even going to pick an Uber? Like, that's just a big flex right there. And then he went Arceus Steel at the end. I was like, ah.
Yeah.
He's going to go trick room for sure.
I mean, Liam is really good. There's no two ways about it. So I'm not.
He's a finalist last season.
Exactly. Yeah. I really liked when he said that he picked Diancie first because I once brought it against him and it did so much work that he was like, I want it out of the way.
And do you know the best thing about Liam? He's got that rep now.
Yeah.
His first pick, man, because remember he got pick 1 last season.
Yeah.
And went fucking Aloma, whatever the fuck that bitch name is.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, and I was like, what the fuck? And now this Uber's draft is gone Deontay. Like, what a legend.
Yeah.
Like that's the rep you kind of want, eh?
Yeah. I mean, these aren't. Do you know? This is my only thing I'm gonna say. Apart from Arceus Steel, this is a very like typical draft team, right? Whereas we see some people maybe taking some more riskier choices, maybe because of the Uber setting and Z moves and stuff in mind. This is a quite typical draft team, I think, which isn't necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah, but it's
very...
also, I'm looking at this team and like, I wouldn't draft really any of that. Like Deontay, yeah, because I've seen you use it, and Crocodile,
Zoomer
and Pelipper
well.
if I had. Fucking system.
But if you look at the Mons, right? It's a UU team apart from Arceus Steel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
UU team. It's a UU team.
Yeah. You need
I'm gonna be harsh and
needs a Swift Swimmer.
Oh.
Look, I'll give you some advice. Even though it's slightly weaker, just get Basculesian female. It also gets last respects.
no, I think that's that Bask. He's got both. There's only one tiered.
No, I'm pretty sure they're both there, are they not? 180.
I don't know. Don't quote me on that.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah, you might be right. Okay.
Actually, I've just looked at it. It's the entire team's RU.
Jesus. Apart from Arceus, yeah.
Yeah.
RUBL Azumarill gets 2, and that's it.
Jesus. Yeah. I forgot Salamence had dropped so much, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the entire team is basically RU.
But Ment's Terror
Still.
fucking do work, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna fuck shit up.
It's a good Terramon, but I just...
His whole team, apart from Arceus, can Terror, actually.
The thing is, there isn't a bad Pokemon on it. And that's what I like about it.
But there is
There's
nothing.
nothing is there anything there you're going to say he won't bring?
I mean, he's always going to
Yeah,
be
good call.
Arceus.
The
He's got
first
9
three
Pokemon that
picks-
he could bring every time.
It's basically the opposite of my team, right?
Yeah, good call. Good call. He's gone to piss take at the start, and then fucking bottom's gone alright.
But try prepping for this. There's 9 Pokemon you can bring every single time.
Yeah.
But this is the team. Well, this is where I give him credit. This is the team that would catch me off guard because I'll be prepping like this is fuck all, and then mid battle I'll be like, ah, fuck. Like,
Yeah,
you know what
well,
I mean? Like,
this is it, right? These are
So
all
creep up on
mons that, in theory, might have like a better version, right? But they all do so well, right? And say what you want about Pelipper, and I might have ripped a little bit on him not having a not slush rush, what do you call it, Swift Swim mon, right? Pelipper on its own, even like not talking like another Swift Swim mon, is just a good defensive mon that's hitting stab hurricanes 100% and is scalding for a lot of damage under the rain, right? Even if you
yeah,
don't
both stats.
I like this team.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm torn between. I don't know. It confuses the fuck out
I
of me,
do
this team.
think I think this team would be extremely good in a normal draft. I think this team is underpowered in Ubers. That is my point. That's my opinion, to be honest.
I think it can still work. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like I said, this is the team. This is the team that will creep up on you because, like I said, I'll be overconfident going into this battle, and then that's the ones I lose.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at Anders one next to it, where you've got such limiting choices, and with this, where you can do so much more.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Which
100% the opposite. Yeah.
Like this, a lot.
I'm torn, eh? I'm gonna let you rate. I don't even know. I
On the
was
right
gonna say
hand, this
B.
is
I
a
was
good
gonna say
team.
B.
I think it has like real variety, but I think we've also seen like if we have to compare this to say who do we rate highest again, who do we give A plus?
Down. It was Eddie.
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 Yeah. So I just think if you look at the power level difference, like Eddie also can bring anything on his team, genuinely, but the power level
Yes.
is so much higher.
Oh yeah, I'm Eddie's is clearly well ahead.
Yeah.
I think we need to compare it
doesn't
to
make it
another B.
bad.
What's David? Go to another B. Internus.
Right. David. Yeah.
Then, you know, Anders is B. Who else has got a B?
Go.
Liam's got me all fucked up here, man.
Matthew.
I
Matthew had a B.
think we just gotta say it's a B because objectively, in terms of power levels, this might be the lowest amongst all of them. But in terms of variety, it might be the highest.
Yeah.
And if anything, he's gonna prove us wrong.
Yeah, I think it.
If
I think B, but like with potential. It's like a multi-tool, right? Like you might not like beat the kitchen knife in a 1v1, but hey, he's got a screwdriver. Okay.
Yeah, and a sneaky screwdriver at that.
This one really depends on the pilot. Like we couldn't say have someone say if Liam dropped out, right? We couldn't just have someone take over and be like, okay, yeah, they're gonna do really amazing with this team. This is a very Liam team.
If I took this team over, I'd struggle, 100%.
Yeah.
If I took this team over, just speaking of myself, I would be like, what the fuck is this shit, man?
Me too, because I never changed my team. But anyway, go on to Stuart.
Anyway, fucking Stewie, you dog.
Okay, we got Zygarde, complete.
Sheep
Flutter
fucker.
Main, Silvally with the all
Stuart.
plates, Articuno Galar, Mega Aggron, Typhlosion, Skuntank, Eldegoss, and Vaporeon.
Fuck Stuart, man.
This is a strong team.
I'm
This
not
is
even
Still
gonna comment on
valid.
this one, man. Let me know when you're done.
Valley's fantastic.
Fuck you, man.
do you know what's crazy? I'm like looking at this team, and I'm like, you could bring anything on this team, and I actually, to be honest, I think is a stronger version of Liam's in terms of that.
Yeah, let's just hurry up and rate this one and move on. Hey, fuck Stuart.
I like this team.
What do you give it? Yeah, fuck him, man. I can't wait about it.
Wow, shut the fuck up.
I think it's another A.
Yeah. Yeah. honestly.
Fuck.
No, but what can you say against it, Bam? It's so strong. We have.
No, I'm being a petty cunt, man.
I
Fuck
could...
him.
I'll tell you what tips it to A. Still Valley.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I know, mate. I know. And that fucking cheeky fuck cunt. Yeah, but anyway, what's the next team?
I really like this team. I think A.
Yeah.
Yeah,
only
all
thing for
bullshit
me-
aside, man, all bullshit aside, it's a fucking good team.
Yeah.
I'm actually half tempted to say it's Eddie good. I think it's A
I-
plus.
I-
Oh,
I think you might be right. I don't quite like it quite as much as Eddie's, but I like it more than the other A's, so I'm happy to give it an A+.
I'm just trying to look through weaknesses at the moment of it. He's got a good defogger and a spinner. He's got decent hazards, decent bulk,
And his walls,
decent
man, he can
offense.
switch. He can switch
It's
into
an A+.
anything.
Yeah.
It's an A+.
Yeah, it's A+.
Yeah.
It's an A. Fuck Stuart, man.
It's a really good team.
Fucking loser. Oh, fuck.
All right, let's talk about
And
this.
Savali being able to be any type as
Yeah,
well.
it's crazy.
Yeah, that's fucking.
Parting shot as well. You got the dry baton pass wish with Vaporeon going into Mega Aggron, the bulk and Zygarde complete and Flutter Mane. Yeah, we can move on.
Terra Articuno Gala as well is deadly.
Even if you want to be really awkward, you can even Terra Sylvali.
I know.
Right, let's
Well,
talk about this card. Right, bam.
Fuck, I'm gonna spank Stuart, man. Fucking.
Let's go
Anyway,
to Bam's team.
Ho-Oh, Koomo, Klefki, Abomasnow, Arctozolt, Quagsire, Spiritomb, Arceus Normal, Mr. Mime, and Luzame.
Anders, you should trade your camera up for Arceus Normal at 40 points each.
still. That
Why
must be
is
the
it?
glitch.
Why is it?
That must be the glitch.
Yeah, there's something's happened that's clearly messed up a few of these points, right? Obviously.
It's definitely Ben. Ben's fucked with the sheet again, man. And he's not here to defend himself either.
I like this
Obviously,
thing.
Arctozolt is really good. I like Ho-Oh. Having a regenerator as an Uber is crazy.
You know why I went ho-ho?
Why?
You know why I went it? Because it's the
Run heavy duty
PTG
boot.
draft mascot.
That's true. It is a PTG logo.
Also to run heavy duty
It's
boots.
the logo. I went it for the logo, man. I went it for memes.
And to run heavy duty boots.
Yeah, you were.
Oh man, we'll see.
Yeah.
Get them rocks up, turn one. Fucking.
Yeah. I mean, Sacred Fire in general, as discussed with Entei, is a crazy move. You also have Regenerator, which on any mon is crazy, especially in Uber with bulk. Let's be real. You know, there's a reason we all fear Slowbro. Regenerator.
Who?
Well, with
Do you know what? I'm
Kamara as
surprised
well.
no one. Sorry.
I was going to say with Kamara as well. I messaged Bam saying these are the picks I'm leaving. I want Kamara as my second pick, and he was like, "Too late, just taking it, cunt." So,
when I
To be
seen
fair,
when I seen I got pick 19, I already knew my second pick before I got ho-ho.
Yeah.
Like I'm like
Yeah.
fucking Como can Terra. That's you know me. I've used Como.
I can back that.
Unbelievably
Bam
good
messaged
Terramon.
me. Bam messaged me that he wanted Como because we were like arguing. Because I'll spoil a little bit. Me and Bam were arguing over Necrozma.
it's a very good Terramon that.
Yeah.
It's probably the best. It's probably the best Terramon. I'm gonna say
Especially
now.
with Omni Boost
Yeah.
being allowed.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And it's special. It could be special. It could be physical. It's fucking. It's too good.
Yeah.
Its literal
Unbelievably
only
good.
negative in other drafts is that it's so weak to Fairy. Being allowed 1 Omni Boost and 2 Terra is crazy.
What about his Z?
And even and
Yeah,
then team
and
move. Yeah. Even when Anders, even when it's that I've had that 4 times. How much work have I done with Comos over in drafts?
And stop sucking
Like, I
your own
just-
dick, man.
I'll-
Fuck me, man.
Yeah, but like I'm keen as to fucking use it. You know, you're coming every battle. 9 battles.
You're more
fucking-
like you're fucking coming every battle, fucking talking about your own Como like that. Jesus.
Man, and it's a girl too, so it's not gay.
But yeah, having Chang'e Soul Blaze.
Yeah.
I mean,
And if it wasn't strong enough, we have Arceus Normal here, which is the only Arceus apart from Scotty's that's going to be allowed to bring any item. Can't bring plate, obviously, but you do have then Stab, Extreme Speed. You can Life Orb it. Yeah, it's just going to be crazy.
Its
Klefki
coverage is
is-
too good.
also Klefki's just annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Snow Core with the Bomber Snow and Arctozolt, great combo.
Quagsire,
So,
yeah, I want
nowhere.
That combo
I
could
want
be one of the few things that gives Eddie problems.
Yeah. One thing I'll say
Yeah,
as well, by the way, Illusomy is a very underrated Prankstamon. It's ironic, maybe draft 4 or something like that, maybe draft 5, Bam drafted Volbeat, and I literally went, "What the fuck is he doing drafting Volbeat?" Because I had no idea what Volbeat did. So I looked up Volbeat, and I saw it was a Prankstermon. I'm like, "Holy shit, this can do quite a lot. This is like a budget Sableye." So I looked at Illusomy, and Illusomy is also Prankstermon, but it's very different. It does things like Wish and Tailwind.
Yeah, the support.
And I'm like, I like that even more than Volbeat. So yeah, no, I think Illusomy is a great pick, and it's actually surprisingly defensive.
This is a classic BAM team of having some decent offensive output with then just annoying fuckers around it.
It's got a lot of boost potential, and it's got a lot of boost potential.
Quagsire,
Quagsire, Spiritomb, Mr. Mime, Alunzi, it's just annoying.
yeah, and Quagsire goes well with Ho-Ho as well. Like, them two fucking... And Unaware, fucking... that'd be good.
Yeah. I like this team.
No, I'm really happy with this team. And like, this is like probably the last season. I didn't use my trades. I haven't used any trades. Like,
I will say.
I can't
I'm going to go A.
I don't like it as much as Stuart's or
As good as Stuart as Eddie's, yeah.
But
it's not as good as Eddie's. Eddie's is better than that. Sure.
You would have got A+ if you had Silvally.
If I had Savali, this is the thing. This is what's bittersweet. I wouldn't have been able to afford Arceus.
Yeah. Arceus normal is so fucking good, right?
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway,
it's not better than Eddie's. I agree. A is good.
Yeah. Scotty. So I love this team. It's crazy. So we have Cresselia, Shedinja, Mogram, Torkoal, Xeno, Victory Bell, Luxray, Pyukumuku, and we have Arceus that can do whatever it wants. It can bring plates, it can be normal, you can do whatever you want with it. Yeah.
He's the only person to take a 500 Tearmon.
Yeah, I love it. I love the balls.
Can I just... I'll give you a backstory. He wasn't going to join A. He didn't want it. So when I put the post up, I didn't even message him. I put the post up on the PTG wall and he's like, "Before you ask, no." And I was just laughing, and I was like, "Are you sure, bro?" And he's like, "Oh, give us a look at the doc." And then normally he just rags on me, gives me shit, and he's like, "Fuck, 500 points." He's like, "Wait up." And then he come on, he's like, "Yeah, fuck it, I'm in." And I knew straight away he was gonna get fucking the 500 point. I'm like, legend. So before the draft even started, he already knew he wanted that.
After his third pick, I knew he was going to go for a 500 point mon.
Fucking legend, man.
And to be fair,
and you know what? He's sacked in the bag, dude. Like, he done well.
Yeah, like if you're balancing around having a 500 point mon, this isn't a bad team. Cresselia especially. Yeah. We've seen him.
It's decent.
I would have chosen Mega Rayquaza.
No, I think Arceus is more versatile, and with this, you need versatile.
100%. Rayquaza's the memes. Arceus is like fucking... It's still a meme, but it's fucking solid as fuck.
This team can go in.
Yeah. Yeah, this team can really go in.
We've done well, man. To be able to get a 500 point mon and still have
a balance.
Fucking every mon. He'll use every mon.
Yeah.
But every mon's usable. That's the thing.
He done really well, man. What a legend. What a legend.
It's so good, isn't it?
He's got two lots of hazard removal in Torkoal and Cincino, who are both good hazard removal.
I almost just want to say S, because he's a fucking sick cunt.
Obviously, it's not an S tier, right? Let's be real.
This is a fucking S tier, man. Oh, man. This is going to be my first S I ever give.
I was actually going A-.
I'm set. I'm set, man. I'm an S. So, Anders, what do you reckon?
We'll meet in the middle. Say A. Right.
What a sick.
The reason is you get rid of Arceus.
He's fucked.
Yeah.
What a sick guy.
But what Arceus is he bringing?
I don't think he is, but it's an uphill battle.
Yeah.
I think it's still winnable if Arceus goes down early, but it's still winnable with what he's got. And that's why it's such a good team.
Objectively, this could be the most unpredictable team on the whole thing. Just for the simple reason of all of these mons are good, and Arceus can be anything.
And they can just hold it in the back. You don't know what fucking type it's going to be, what it's going to do.
It does change colour.
Yeah, but the problem is you hold it in the back too long, then you can get chipped away very fast. Someone could set up on you. It becomes hard.
Yeah.
this will be a hard team to pilot, and that's why I didn't want to go quite A. But if it works, it'll be great.
It's an S, bro.
It's not an S. It's not an S.
This is. I just wanted to know this is the first S I've ever given in a PTG draft as well. What a legend.
Who would you rather use, Eddie's or Stuart's team, or Scotty's?
Eddie's.
Okay, Eddie's only an A plus, so you can't really give Scotty more.
Listen, he's giving Scotty an S for the memes. That should be obvious.
Nah, man. Man, Scotty's is an S.
Right. Cool. I'm happy with our rankings.
Good.
Yeah. Well done, lads.
And you know what? We're on the ball this season so far. We haven't even had a battle yet, but fucking so far so good, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, apart from someone going down to a 15-minute timer.
Stephen.
That's been fun. What a loser.
Right, guys.
Almost as bad as Ben gone missing after 15 minutes.
Let's be real. No one's watching by this point now because people just tend to people just watch their team and click off.
Are we not going to give an S to it? Are we going to give one of the A pluses an S?
Yeah.
Nah, fuck it.
Yeah, I like that tradition. Right.
Yeah. Okay, Scotty, 100%.
He's not even A
Lock it
plus.
in.
It's
Anyway,
Eddie
guys,
and
have a good night. Scotty S tier.
Right. I think we can all agree it's Eddie, right?
I think Eddie's got the best thing.
Right. Eddie gets the 1S tier. Cool.
Yeah.
If Ben was here, man, he would have said Scotty. Just chuck him out there.
If Ben was here, we wouldn't be able to tell the difference between you and him. So.
That's racist, man.
He's just talking.
Right. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. If you've watched this far, I apologise for the brain rot. Right, it's been a pleasure.
Ben left. This is actually really Ben.
Anders team
cheers,
S
Anders.
tier.
Good shit.
Right,
Good
bye.
shit, bro.